I want to be a good human. I want to touch many lives. Do whatever you want to do, but be honest, be ethical. The purpose of our life is to be happy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Celebrating Us. Today, we have Mr. Bhakuni with us, who is an essential member of the leadership team at NCG. So, thank you so much for joining us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure, Shine. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. So, I'm in this industry since around 32 years. From professional perspective, I am more of a test player rather than the 2020 or one-day player. So, in NetConnect also, I'll be completing 12 years this September. And in my last organization also, I completed 10.5 years there.
You have been in this industry for a very long time. So if you could tell us, how did it all start for you? What was the driving factor? A little bit about your educational background, and how has your career progressed from there?
If you go by the qualification, I'm an electrical engineer, but I don't know how I came to this. I thought maybe IT is a new word, and that time everyone was talking about IT and IT. So there I thought probably IT is the area where I should pursue my career. Then I did join our other IT companies, and then I ended up in NetConnect. And when I went back to my previous boss, and said, "Boss, I want to go," and because of this, he said, "No, hey, why you want to go?" Reluctantly, we agreed that okay, you go, but I'll request you go and come back after some time because this. But again, he called me and said, "Can you reconsider your decision?" I said, "Sir, I have already given the commitment. No, I will not break the commitment now. I'm a committed person as a person also, as a father, as a neighbor, as a professional."
We have come to know of your many talents. You have recently learned to play the flute, and you're constantly learning new skills. So tell us, how do you keep yourself motivated and push yourself every day to keep learning and growing?
So, as far as my hobbies are concerned, other than the professional work that I do, I play flute. Sometimes I like music, listening music, and sometimes singing also. Although I'm not a good singer, but I because I like it, I do that. Okay. So I also do cycling. So I have a terrain bike with me. It's around 7 years now. I am doing cycling because cycling is an exercise where you enjoy also and you get fit also. So in my college, I was cricket captain. I'm a fast bowler. I also participated in many NGOs where I try to help people. I try to in fact, in our society, we feed our around 100 security guards with some samosa, chai in between. I'll tell you what I feel, that if anyone in this earth, if he is a good human being, that I think that is 50% work done right. So I want to be a good human. I want to touch many lives. I want to give pleasure to other people as well, so that I do something back to society.
We also know that you're a very fun person. You keep smiling. Whenever we see you, you're cracking jokes. How important do you think it is for one to enjoy their work? How important it is to find the right balance between fun and work?
I was reading one quote from, I think it was from Bill Gates. He said, "If you love your work, then you are all problem solved." I never felt any bad thing about going to work, doing work, because I love that. Okay, and when you love that, then you don't feel pressure. If you are enjoying what you are doing, you are bound to succeed. I can only suggest a new generation, if they start enjoying what they are doing, I'm sure they can do a work and job, work and personal life balance in their life. They can do.
Wow, great thoughts. So like you mentioned, you enjoy your work a lot. You have been working for 12 years. You must have enjoyed, hanging out with your colleagues, going to office. But in the recent years, we were not able to go to office and we were all working from home. So how has that experience been for you?
Actually speaking, see, of course, COVID, non-COVID, it was not a good thing for everyone across the globe. But one thing I have learned, I'm sure my colleague, other people have also learned while working from home, I started respecting my wife more because I could see the amount of work she does the amount of pain, the amount of effort they put in to ensure that everything is going fine. Whether it be mother, wife, daughter, sister, all these things, these ladies are doing a fantastic job. Second is when you at home, then you start thinking something out of box. In 2 years, I could develop a very good interest and skills in gardening. So I have a very good garden, green garden. When you see those plants growing, when you see that new leaf is coming in the morning, so that is a feeling when you create something, see that growing, see them developing. So that was the feeling. So work from home gave me a few good insight about the family values, the people around you, and then the gardening, of course.
Lastly, you have had a very strong association with NCG. You are at the core of the organization. You keep working hard every day to help us reach new heights. Tell us, how has your journey been with NCG and how has that impacted your career?
Initially, we had some struggle in terms of processes, other things. Now I can proudly say that we could create an environment here of trust, togetherness, and teamwork. And I'm very confident and happy that I was part of that team which created this environment in NetConnect. Becoming part of management team is a very smaller thing for me. If you get a respect in any organization, irrespective of your role, your level, all these things, then you start enjoying. Then you feel that you are part of the organization. Organization is yours. And as an employee, I can vouch NetConnect is a highly ethical and integrated organization. We have high regard for business integrity. We respect our employees. We respect our clients. So whenever I meet any old employee of NetConnect, in fact, in my society, there are 3-4 people who started their career from NetConnect. Those alumni are still respecting NetConnect, and that is the respect that we could earn. We could demonstrate to the outside world that people who have worked with us, who started career with us, then they respect us today also. So that means we could create some environment for them as well. So that is the reason they are comfortable working with us. They are comfortable saying good thing about us in the world.
Yeah, that's a great virtue to have. And I totally agree with you that one of the pillars of the organization is respect. It was great talking to you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us and thanks for your time.
Thank you so much. Yeah.